We are ranking all of Bayern Leverkusen's kits from the 80s up until the modern day. Yes, we have returned to Germany. We're figuring out which ones are trash, which ones are class. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Pete, how we doing?
I'm doing good, but if I was Erik ten Hag, I would be feeling terrible.
Erik ten Hag, not a great start to the season, as in he got sacked.
Yes, and if you couldn't tell from the title, we are going to review all of Bayer Leverkusen's kits. I did a little research, just a little quick research here. Noli, did you know that they were found by the employees of the pharmaceutical company Bayer? Did you know that?
You know what's funny? I actually didn't.
Yeah.
I actually didn't. Now that I think about it, that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, the company that, Bayer Aspirin, that's them. They were founded in Leverkusen, Germany, and then originally as a general sports club before the football just became the main focus. You would be surprised, not one of Germany's most historical clubs in terms of trophies. They have won a few. They won a 1988 UEFA Cup, DFB Pokal. Outside of this most recent season, what was it, 23-24, their best one was in 01-02, where they were runners-up in the Bundesliga and also in the Champions League final. And the only other thing is, they're known as the Workself. I don't know. I probably butchered that without a German accent, but that meaning they traditionally wear the red and black stripes. So we're going to do a lot of red and black, and because it ties to the Bayer AG's corporate identity and symbolizing energy, strength, and connection to the city. And black is often used as the primary or secondary kit color, reinforcing a bold and industrial image. So little fun fact there for good old Bayer Leverkusen.
That is a fun fact, Pete. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Starting with our kits, we're starting way back. One of the earliest we've started out on any team this season, this series, I feel like. 1984, 1985. Honestly, the Bayer's starting to show a little more now. It's starting to become a little more. I'm seeing what you're saying now.
Yeah, you're picking up what I'm putting down.
Yeah. I don't know. What do we put this? It's a 1985. I guess decent. How do I grade this? You know what I mean?
I don't know. I would wear this out. This is a really nice vintage. Nice pinstripes. I like the badge.
I feel like this would fall apart if you put it on. I'm trying to.
Oh, nowadays, yeah.
I don't hate
it. It probably would disintegrate now.
I mean, yeah, for 1984, I'm sure it's a wear it out kit. Very ahead of its time.
You just know that you're going to be sweating bullets in that cotton.
It looks uncomfortable. It looks like a pajama shirt. I don't know how to explain it.
I like it.
87, 88. We're jumping forward a few years. Now I'm starting to get behind the wear it out area. This is honestly, it almost feels ahead of its time.
That's what I was going to say. I'm this is definitely a design that Adidas has whipped out for now, for kits nowadays. And you're oh, that's new, that's different. Nah, they were just rocking. This was in the archives. We had this in the archives for a while.
We've had this one ready to go for quite a while.
Yeah, we just decided to bring it back.
I was today when I realized that it's Bayer Leverkusen, not Bayern Leverkusen.
Yeah, and if you say Bayern, they will get pissed. They get mad. Yeah.
Jumping forward to 92, 93. I think it's another solid wear it out kit. This is a very, very 90s kit if I've ever seen one. It's a very interesting pattern they have going on across the chest. I can't really tell for sure in these photos, but it looks like it actually may continue on to the white. But I think regardless, just a very cool design.
This is also a fun feature. What I like here is that because it was Bayer who, founded this club, Tausid is definitely a drug that was made by Bayer. So I just like how they just have pharmaceutical drugs as their primary sponsor.
You'll never not know that they're making pharmaceuticals. 95-96, the Alka-Seltzer sponsorship. Seeing what you're talking about now.
Yeah.
This might be my favorite kit from them to date. I kind of want to put it top of wear it out. I just love the idea of an Alka-Seltzer sponsor.
That's the best part. That's why I was doing it. I was oh, okay, this is kind of neat. This is all of the drugs that Bayer would make.
How sick would it be a Bayer 1980 and 1989 Viagra sponsorship? I don't know who made Viagra, but God, could you imagine they started throwing that one out there?
Just think about if whatever the company Novo Nordisk founded a club and just Ozempic as your sponsor.
We should make these jerseys. 1999 2000 aspirin. But we are seeing the modern or the more modernized crest joined in here. Dude, the aspirin's so it's just because like it's knowing like about like what it is so
now
like
that you have the
it's like Red Bull sponsoring themselves, like dude, showing your own pharmaceuticals is awesome.
Big Pharma, they're just tied with Big Pharma. I think what's like unique about this one was obviously we kept seeing like the black and like red stripes throughout the history, or mostly just red. I like how they introduced a little yellow in here. It's kind of fun. I don't know if it works amazingly, maybe not in this design, but I think this is still a wear it out.
I think it's easy. I think it works great. I am a fan of it. Dude, I just want a Michael Ballack aspirin kit so bad.
That's young Michael Ballack too.
It is young Michael Ballack. Doing a little time jump backwards, we did miss 2 by accident, so apologies. Bear with us. But 1986, 1987, definitely a more modern take compared to the first 80s one we saw. I feel like we're getting closer to what I would deem to be a normal looking kit.
Yeah, I would say this is like definitely a other template that they have brought back as a retro classic. I think this is just to wear it out, but I like it.
I'm like decent on this. I'm kind of whatever about it. It's just so funny. I'm like, yeah, this is just what they played with then.
Yeah.
Now, 1996, 97, further jump in the future. I think this is a top wear it out. This is something special.
Yeah, this is like definitely one of the more prominent like Adidas like 90s templates that got used.
Yeah. The big stripes kind of going down the sides like a tiger.
Yeah. Wow.
I mean, do that again?
Wow.
It's pretty good.
Yeah.
I do like, if you look close, I think it's their crest that's alternating.
Yeah, it looks
the
like
Bayer
that.
logo maybe.
Yeah.
But it looks good. I think the only sponsor that would have worked better here is Marlboro, but I'll take Alka-Seltzer.
I don't think they're affiliated.
All right, now jumping back up to 2001, 2002, very heavy AC Milan vibes, but I think it's because they're just predominantly going to be known better for the red and black stripes.
Exactly. But this particular year was an important year. This was probably their most best performing year to date in club history because, like I mentioned earlier, they finished runners-up in the Bundesliga, but they also made the Champions League final against Real Madrid, but everyone will remember that final for the Zidane volley, but they were the victims of that goal. Otherwise, they could have maybe won and changed the trajectory of the club. No, this is a very solid kit. I think it hits all the marks. Black and red stripes, nice white Adidas stripes, good collar, sponsor's okay.
I hate to just be a weird out merchant, but I think weird out.
It is. What do you want us to do, guys? Do you want us to be more like, mean and like critiquing this like really, really hard? Because
I do still think these two should be indecent. I do still think these two should be indecent, but so in my head, I'm not too much a weird out merchant. I can't speak for this guy though. This is decent to me though. This one, I'll be honest. This one's not hitting as hard.
What are you talking about? This is a easy beauty. I'm just messing with it. I'm just fucking with it.
I'm like Pete. We're doing so good. I'm gonna have a pop up blood vessel.
It's a team guy's kit. It's a team guy.
This one looks rough. It's just too much red. It's too much red.
It's too much red. There's too much black on the side panel.
This is like if you took the iconic AC Milan kit but took away the black stripes. This is what you get.
I have another thing to say. This sponsor, I don't know what RWE is, but this little hand, I don't know what this little hand sponsor thing is. It looks like a perk that was used in like Call of Duty, like a little perk, like a symbol that was used, kind of right? Like it's that sleight of hand. I know I saw that before.
Honestly, am I crazy to say rubbish?
Why not? We've been really generous lately.
I do not like this. Like, I don't even think this. It's just so bright. I don't know. It's almost like a hard on the eyes kit. Why not? Now, a good couple years forward, 2010, 2011, the sponsor is fascinating. This is decent, it's solid. I guess I could see the wear it out. Like
it's okay. It's decent. It's the decent of decents, if that makes any sense.
Like it's fine. Like it's not like I get it if you like this kid. I just feel like there's not a lot going on with it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, it looks like a really floppy collar too.
It does look very floppy, right?
All right. A lot of loose fabric there. Now, moving to 2013, 2014. All right, we come to a little bit more modernization, I feel like. This feels like a more like, little sleek, slim kind of fit here. I think this is just decent. Sponsor's fine, LG. This also looks like a DC United kit.
It does kind of look like, you know what? It does look like a DC United kit. That's
if you watched our Lyon episode, they used a FC Dallas template. I would not be surprised if this was a DC United template.
Yeah, this is fine.
Young Heung-Min Son rocking this too. Wild.
I was just Googling to see what years he played there.
Yeah, he started out at Hamburg, and then he went to Leverkusen, and then he went to Spurs, and now at LAFC.
He was there from 13 to 15. Speaking of 2015, 2016. This is like one of the first Leverkusen kits I think comes to mind for some reason. I do think about this one a lot when I think about the club.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I think it's a solid design. I don't mind the horizontal stripes here. LG is just a very good sponsorship also.
LG, good sponsorship. The hoops are fine. Like, it seems like out of pocket for them because I feel like it's not something that they use. They've always done the vertical stripes, but I do remember Chicharito had this like he had a crazy year. This was like he had like a really like career year. And Leverkusen, he was like one of the top goal scorers in Europe, which is crazy. And then he tried to use it to like go to a better club, and I think he ended up at West Ham, which
this is weird out.
Yeah, another kind of cool little like feature is like this little mesh netting kind of thing that they did I have the Juventus kit from this year, and that's kind of what they were doing with it. Nice. It's like a cool little like detail design.
It does kind of feel like the sort of thing that like you'd see in like early 2010s kits. I don't know how to explain that, but like
yeah.
I feel like 2000, like I know it's only a couple year difference, but like in 2011, I feel like this would have been all the craze.
Yeah.
1718, a manufacturer I've never heard of before.
Where is Jayco? Oh, Jayco is a German sportswear brand founded in 1989. Specializes in high quality teamwear.
I think this is fine. I think he did an okay job.
Yeah, like it's,
it looks cheap. If I'm being honest, it looks cheap.
Yeah, it's like it falls into like that Castor category,
This looks worse than Castor. This looks like it's bootleg.
Yeah. Then we got a new sponsor too, Barmenia Versicherungen. It's a leading German insurance group. Not great if you ask me.
Decent or rubbish? I don't know. This looks cheap. This looks like a $10 like Marshall's fake jersey.
It's decent.
I'm not gonna fight too hard. I do think there's a very big difference between these two, though. Yeah.
Now, moving to 2018, 2019, I think this is a better effort than last year. But
I think it's much better, but not by
it's still decent. It's still decent by you.
I feel like I can just tell that like this is uncomfortable to wear, and it's due to the materials.
I just feel like this material might like disintegrate on you.
Honestly. 2020, 2021, they are at least getting better with their designs with each iteration. It's just like a very clean design. Honestly, I have way less complaints about this. I don't mind this at all. I feel like this could easily be a wear it out. I don't know if I would, but like I can understand putting this there. I like the monochromatic badge.
Monochromatic badge is good. I like how the sponsor just went with Barmenia instead of the Versicherungen whatever. With that being said, I mean, collar's nice. And the collars matching, or sorry, not the collars, but the sleeves matching. I still think this is just decent. It's just a black shirt.
You're not.
There's no extra design features in it.
Yeah, I'm not putting up too much of a fight either there. 21-22. I think this is their best outing to date.
I agree. Feels like an AC Milan kit, but that's kind of like what you were saying earlier, though. They've kind of made like the red and black stripes, like, their thing. Yeah. But I don't mind this. I would actually say this is a wear it out for me.
Yeah, I agree. I think this is wear it out. I mean, I was saying the last one was wear it out, and I think this one's better.
I like the badge.
The badge is very cool. How they went with this like monochromatic without like. I think you could easily have just dipped into doing the colored in badge, and it would have looked fine. But going monochromatic with the black and white here, I think, is really cool. 22-23, we start with Castor. Just a pretty, I think at this point, especially if you've been watching the program, you just know, like, we just think Castor is fine. Very questionable material, usually kind of whatever designs.
Mm-hmm. They always try to make, they try to do classic designs that at this point are just too plain and too boring. Although this one has a little bit different. It looks like radio waves, or audiophile, audiophile is kind of like getting uploaded in there. It's not bad.
I just hate that it doesn't go onto the sleeves. I think this is decent because I think it's worse than last year. I don't think this is as good as last year's.
No, the stripes were way better. Or the last one we did was way better with the stripes. So this one, it's decent. It's not bad. We're not trying to deduct points, but yeah.
No, we are. That's kind of that's what we do.
All right. I was trying to let them down easy, but okay.
I think it's okay.
All right.
Because they have this kit, which honestly I do think is a beauty.
We have to put it in beauty because
actually I think we have to put this in class.
We have to do it in class. We have to give it the bump because this was their Bundesliga winning shirt.
The never losing season.
Almost never losing. They would have had it if Atalanta did not have something to say about it at the end.
Such a shame because this is such a sick home kit. Like, I feel like if you're a Leverkusen fan, like this is almost like a must-have. Like, you have to own this.
Yeah, like the cross kit's like very not used often. I mean, we kind of see it in Italy more so because of the St. George flag. But you don't see it very used across Europe at all. I actually really like this.
I think it's easy class. I think it's another example of like it'd be so easy for them to just throw on the normal crest, but going this monochromatic version makes it. This feels like an away kit almost, like or a third kit, but it being the home kit, I think is sick.
Yeah. Xabi Alonso just doing the work.
Going into the next season, which not as prolific, unfortunately. But
still really good season.
Still good season. I think this is like, I guess weared out decent. Like, it's nothing crazy. I think the design is very interesting, but
yeah, I don't know. Yeah, they're doing like they're kind of doing this cross thing still, but it also looks like it's like a map in some ways. Like I don't know what it really is trying to do here.
I feel like low weared out safe for this.
I think so. It's like bordering. It's like teetering almost, but
I think on person it helps a little bit.
Yeah. Wow, Granit Xhaka. Hated Ten Hag so much he had to go to Sunderland.
Now we're up to the modern day with New Balance's first outing with Bayern Leverkusen. What are your thoughts on this?
I do like New Balance a lot. I think they are doing a lot of good stuff. With that being said, I don't think this is one of them. I don't like this reflective material that they're using on the jersey at all.
Do you know what this reminds me of?
What does this remind me? Yeah.
Have you ever seen like mesh black shirts?
Yes, that are reversible.
Yeah, like it reminds me of those. Yes, like the jerseys that you would wear. Yeah. Like it reminds me of that. Like it looks like there's layers. I think I like this. I think this is a wear it out. I'm gonna be honest with you, but it reminds me of like kind of like those mesh jerseys that you'd wear for like pickup and stuff like that.
I think this is a decent for me. I don't know. You want to spin? You want to spin for it? We'll spin for it for the last kit.
For the last kit, I think I will. I think a spin is fine.
Let's spin for it.
Yeah, you're picking up what I'm putting down though with the design choice, right?
Mm-hmm. Oh wow.
Oh my god.
Oh. What?
That's crazy. That's outrageous.
I really don't know where to put this.
Pete. That's outrageous.
You know, every inch counts, I guess, is what they say.
I do. That would be true. I think it looks better on person.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'll let you, whatever you want to put it. I'm not gonna.
I'll put it at the highest of decent. There's just something that it's just. I think it's because it's reflective. If they didn't make it like the reflective, I really wouldn't have that much of a problem with it. It's just like I don't know.
And there we have it. We picked out the most interesting Bayern Leverkusen kits from the 80s up until the modern day. And I don't know, Pete, how are you feeling about this? Because I think this is interesting. There's not a lot of kits that really did much for me. Not a lot of wow factor here. But they did have some. They did have some clear cut beauties. I think. I say this with no beauties on the board.
I'll go back to my old adage here. When I kind of read some of like the origins of these teams and learning a little bit about their history, I always say it's very reflective on these rankings that we do. Bayern Leverkusen, again, are a team that they're not one of the traditional big German clubs, although they have set themselves up for having a nice reputation. I think this kind of shows that there's a couple. They're always consistent. They're always, consistent with either being competitive, having good youth players that get sold for big money, and this and that. Kits, they just haven't knocked down. I think my favorite bits were the drug kits, the pharmaceutical drug kits. I thought
pharmaceutical drug kits were something special, man.
Those were great.
It's like Sony dishing out the movie sponsorships, but they're just doing out their meds.
Yeah, exactly. So,
but there we have it. Our list for Bayern Leverkusen. Please let us know what you think down in the comments. Did you think we missed the mark with any of these ratings, tier lists, what have you? Let us know if there's any other teams you would like to see us review. And as always, cheers, my friends. Thank you guys for being here. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe.
See you guys. I'm going to get an Alka-Seltzer now.